Hi, my name is Tamara, and you are watching Things Even a Monkey Should Know. Hello, hello! Thank you so much for joining me again today. As you know, if you've watched some of my other videos, I'm not a professional anything except artist, but I have learned there are a number of things around the house and out in the yard and on my cars I can do myself, and often save myself time, money, and aggravation. So I hope you have saved all those things now too. Today, we are tackling yet more air leaks that you can find in old houses, and they come in the most unexpected places. So let's get started. So if y'all have watched any of the videos from around this house, you'll know that I am on a crazed tear to fix all of the air leaks that I possibly can, because I know this house is old, it's always going to be leaky, but the more that I can do to plug up those leaks, the better. So I've noticed that whenever I'm sitting in this chair in this corner, there's a door right here. I've weather stripped the door. Air doesn't come in around that door anymore. But whenever I'm sitting in this chair, if it's cold outside, it's very drafty and cold sitting right here. And if it's warm, then you kind of sweat. And that's weird because there's air conditioning in here, right? So there had to be an air leak. I got to looking around and I discovered, crazy thing, the air leak is coming from this set of switches right here. So we are fixing that. The things that we're going to need today are pretty simple. We're going to need a screwdriver to remove our switch plates, and then we're going to need the foam to go inside of our switch plates. Now, could you go to the craft store and purchase a sheet of thin, like crafter's foam and make this yourself? You absolutely could. Would it be much cheaper? Probably not, because these are pretty inexpensive foam, pre-cut foam sheets anyways. So I started to do that and make my own, and then I realized, well, these already have adhesive and they're cut exactly the size, so I'm just going to buy the pre-made ones. But I'm just letting you know, it is an option to do your own. And I have a 3-gang and a 2-gang, so that's what we're doing. Now, did I turn off the electricity to do this? No, I did not, because we are simply taking out the switch plate, sticking a cover over the inside, and replacing the switch plate. And we are not sticking our little fingers anywhere near any of the electricity, right? Right. See how quickly that went? Now all we have to do is punch out our spaces for our holes. And they just made little cross marks for the screws. I'm going to remove the sticky backing. The second one of these I will do in fast motion the whole way, just so that you guys don't get bored. But look, then all we're gonna do, and by the way, I can feel hot air, because you know it's warm right now. I can feel hot air coming in through this hole, so I'm very pleased to know that I'm going to be fixing this. Now, if you ever have to change out your switches, will you need to have a new one of these? Well, as a matter of fact, you will, but it's still well worth it, and you should be able to very easily change them out. You may want to look for the holes a little bit, just open them up a little bit before you start to put your switch plate back on. And now we'll put our plate back on. Now let's do number 2, shall we? Don't you just love it when a problem that seems like it might possibly be a big one is fixed in less than 5 minutes? I know I do. And those little foam sheets are going to pay for themselves probably within the first month of usage, because I did have a pretty significant air leak around those switches. And again, it's because that wall is an exterior wall and it's not insulated. Yay, I know there's other problems, but at least I've stopped that air from getting in. Thank you so much for joining me again today for more adventures in this house here. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to share. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. So if you've got the things that we're going to need today are pretty simple. Now, could you go to, really? I'm hoping this is my last air leak to fix. I'm sure it won't be, but so if you are experiencing some kind of strange air leak, you might start looking around and see if you have switches by the area that you are, First part was good. I think it's the dog farts killing my brain today. 'Cause it's bad. It's really bad. I've got to finish this and get out of this room. Oh my